Sorry, Izzy. It's like a circus over here. Okay, let's do this. Now I'm ready. What's happening, everybody? I interrupt your personal fast market for a little trade idea from the folks here at All Star Charts. I'm Sean McLaughlin. I'm the Chief Options Strategist here at All Star Charts, and we've got a trade on that's a play, that's a riff on the strength that we're seeing in Bitcoin. Very surprising. If you would have told me a few months ago that we'd see FTX, one of the largest exchanges, go bust, and in recent weeks we'd see Silicon Valley go bust, and a few other big banks go bust. If you told me in that environment that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies would be rallying, I would have told you you're crazy. But the market doesn't care what I think. Thankfully, I don't get paid for that opinion. I get paid for managing risk and following price. And right now, Bitcoin in particular has been super strong as of late, really standing out in an ugly tape and in an ugly market. And the guys here at All Star Charts think that this strength, there's something to it. And that 24,500 level that you see highlighted in this chart here, that's a very significant level. And as long as Bitcoin is above that level, we think this has room to run. Now, we are options traders. We trade equity options. We can't trade Bitcoin options. There's not a liquid market for us to trade. However, lucky for us, there is a stock, MicroStrategy, ticker MSTR, that very closely follows and tracks the price of Bitcoin. Why? Well, the CEO, in his infinite wisdom, has decided that he wanted to invest all of his company's cash into Bitcoin, and he's even taken loans out to bolster his Bitcoin position. Now, we could debate till nighttime about whether or not that's a smart strategy. That's not what we're talking about here. But the fact is, this stock trades pretty closely with Bitcoin. So that's good news for us. As equity traders, we can trade options on MicroStrategy to participate in our bullish thesis on Bitcoin. And so with that said, we are getting involved in some July options. We are buying a July 300-350 bull call spread in MSTR. If you look at the P&L graph here of what this chart looks like, you can see the 300 strike that we're buying, selling the 350 strike. We paid about $14.50 for this earlier on today when we put this trade on. You might be able to get it cheaper now. But this is a defined risk spread. The most we can lose is the $14.50 we paid for today. That's the most we can lose if MSTR goes to zero or Bitcoin goes to zero. Okay? Hopefully we'll have an opportunity to reduce our risk beforehand. If MSTR breaks 240 on the downside, then that will be our signal that we are a little bit early on this trade or late or wrong. It doesn't matter. We're losing money and we want out. So any close below 240 in MSTR is our signal to cut the trade. If this trade goes our way, we're going to leave a resting order to close the spread for around $32. The most the spread could be worth is 50. That's the difference between the strikes, right? The 350 strike and the 300 strike. The most it could be worth is 350. It's 50. We're going to try to sell it for 32. If we get 32 for it, that not only represents doubling, more than doubling of our invested capital, but it also means we've captured approximately half of the maximum possible gain in this spread. I don't want to hold this spread all the way to July expiration if I can help it. I'd rather just take a quick hit, quick run, quick profit, and move on to the next trade. So to reiterate, we are buying MSTR, a bull call spread in July options, buying the 300 calls, selling the 350 calls. We paid $14.50 for it. You might be able to get it cheaper now. And we're looking to get out at 32 for a profit. And again, this is a play on Bitcoin and the continued strength in the Bitcoin sector. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I was flying solo today. Usually JC joins me, and if he's not available, usually Straza joins me. Well, today, perfect storm. They both had stuff going on, and so I'm flying solo today, but I hope that was all right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have another trade idea for you next week. Have a great trading day. Talk to you next time.